Sal Abbatiello, the owner of the legendary Disco Fever in the Boogie Down Bronx. And I own Fever Records, and I've owned numerous nightclubs in the Bronx. They were always starting trends, and now the clothes, back then was Puma, the sneakers, right? Adidas, Run DMC started wearing Adidas, which I'm an Adidas man, but back then, Fila was the big thing. Sheepskins. Then the Timberlands started coming out, and everything hip hop touched just went crazy. Timberland stock used to be $20 a share. The minute the hip hoppers started wearing Timberlands, it went to $60 a share, $80 a share, because so many people started doing it. So the trend for them with the clothing and the jogging suits, and you know, back then the original rappers were all leather, rhinestones and fringes, and so everybody was wearing leather back there in the 70s and 80s. I had my sheepskin, the sheepskin hat, and it was just a great time. And sneakers with the big shoelaces. You know, and Run was a big influence on everybody, what they were wearing at the time. So Run DMC's first show was at the Fever, right? Run, Joe, his name is, he's Russell Simmons' brother, right? So he's doing his first show. Sal, you gotta hear, my brother got this new record out. I go, what? I go, really? Yeah. He goes, you didn't hear it? I go, I'm so busy, Russell. So he was trying to get me to start Fever Records. And unfortunately, if I would have, that might have been on my label. So anyway, Run DMC comes in with these plaid checkered jackets and these crazy hats like I'm wearing right now. And everybody was laughing at them because they were laughing at their outfit, you know, because it was their first show. They started making jackets, started making satin jackets, leather bombers, scullies, baseball hats, and it just, everybody wanted one. Today, when you see a Fever hat or somebody who just walks up to everybody who's got one and goes, where'd you get that? How'd you do, what you know about the Fever? You know, and this is usually somebody who went there. And then I still have it going on today with all my concerts in the Bronx, and we did Radio City. The music influences the kids and influences them to follow what those people are doing. So whatever a rapper would put on, look at the gold chain. Everybody wears jewelry now. That's part of fashion, you know. Now you look at the rappers and they're not wearing their pants hanging down, which influenced so many people. If you look at Joe and Puffy and Sean, they're all dressing up now all of a sudden. You see all the young rappers dressing up. The crowd, it influences them. Hip hop, fashion influences the kids, and it goes together.